Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. I certainly need the company today, so I've decided it's time I came clean with myself and all my ephemera. So I have got out everything that I think I've got, although I may have another box somewhere of ephemera that I have made. I know I've got journals half made with ephemera stuck in them, but it's time that I sorted and used some of it, because I haven't got a clue what I've got. Okay, so it's time I went through it, organised it a bit and actually started using some of it. I've also got boxes and boxes of, which I'm not going to do today, but I've got one just here. It's maybe a bit close, that. You know, vintage ephemera that I haven't made, that's, you know, ephemera for journals, for putting in journals. So yeah, I know I'll find all sorts of things down here. One of these, this one, rattled when I picked it up, and I spent the whole of Christmas looking for those. Why those bells are in with my autumn, I think they're autumn, they look autumny anyway, ephemera, I have no idea. I've obviously attempted in the past to organise it, because like I say, that looks like autumn. That has got a thing in it that says spring, so I'm assuming that's ephemera and things to make ephemera for spring. Oh, I've also got a flower fairy box, I know that, with all flower fairy ephemera in it, so I'm not going to bring that today. What reminded me was just seeing that on there. These are the ones that I kind of know I've got and I want to organise and use. So this was my last attempt at organising, which actually hasn't been too bad, and using, and I have to some degree, as you can see the space in here, I have to some degree been using it in the last couple of journals that I've made. So I see here I've got some postcards, which I guess are ephemera, but not made ephemera, so I'll put those to the side. So already I've got a little bit taking the postcards out, don't know how much you can see, and the jingle bells, which now need to go with Christmas. Let me put them over there because I've got a few Christmas bits that I've found since. Right, let me pour my drink, because yes, we're in for the, or I'm in for a session this morning in my craft room. So if I film as much as I'm hoping to, I think that'll be safe there. Oh, it's my light, knocked my light over, don't know how I managed that. Yes, I'll be dry from talking. It's early in the morning because I knew, well, early, it's 9 o'clock, it's early for me, that once I'd got this out, if I didn't do something with it, I would just put the lids on, because they've all got lids, or nearly all got lids, these three have, and just put it back. So let me just have a quick sip of that while you have another look at everything that's going on here. So I think what I need to do probably is, do I do it box by box? I need a bit of space, don't I? Or do I tip it all out and work through it? Now I don't, obviously it's not working doing spring and summer and autumn and whatever, because, you know, all the Christmas stuff is separate. That does work, but I'm not sure. Let me just move my milk over here, because that could well end up falling, being knocked over, whatever. Clear myself a bit of space. Yeah, it's not working obviously, because I just made more last spring, because I don't think I used that last spring, and just grabbed it out. And perhaps the same with autumn. It's just envelopes sealed down. I remember doing those. I think they all stuck together when I, you know, closed, when I coffee dyed them. And obviously I've used some of them, I think, to make ephemera for autumn, and then they just got left there. Well, I could have used those all winter, couldn't I? So yeah, I don't think breaking them into the seasons is going to work. I think I'm going to, I'll probably have grungy, because I've got most of, I'll probably have grungy, floral, although they might go into the two, but so kind of bright floral, and shabby chic. And we'll see, it might be that 99% of it's grungy, and then I'll have to break it down again. But I thought you might like to come along and have a look. I might be wrong. I just need to make a bit of space. So that one I've been through recently. This one I haven't been through for a long time. So let's start with this, and it is the fullest. It also might give me some ideas. Oh, what's in the bottom? There's something in the bottom here, so maybe it's not all ephemera. Let's see. Oh, it is. It is all ephemera. I got myself a bit excited then. It's just got this is why I thought that it wasn't. I've coffee dyed these, but they are ephemera. They are yes, what are they? Compliment slips and such like, vintage ones. But some of them were really pristine. Ooh, just a piece of coffee dyed paper there. So yeah, I might get it down a box or two just by doing that. Yeah, I want to keep them with the ephemera. There's more there as well. Look, there's a lot of them, so that I use them. So let's just empty the box first and see what we're dealing with. So for those of you that like a nice look through, I'm just going to move a few more bits off the desk. Probably should have done that to start with, but I literally came in, got the boxes out and started filming because, what do you say? Down the rabbit hole. Oh, fair enough. That's where I am. That's quite apt actually, isn't it? Right, so you can't see it, I don't think, but I've put a box over there. You can probably see a bit of it. Let me swap it with my tea. So I've got an empty box there. Tea on the corner. It's a bit dangerous. I think I might empty this one as well. And then I've got a lovely luscious pile and some empty boxes. So there's also in here, I see a lot of like, you know, digital kit ephemera as well. So I'm going to use that as a top and, no, as two, top and a bottom. It is a top and a bottom. I'm going to use it as two boxes. So things like this. It's from a digital kit, but it is a pocket. So yeah, how am I going to differentiate those all? What am I going to do? I think I might need to just stop a moment, have a couple of sips of my tea and have a little think, because I don't want to spend lots of time. You see, some of this is new stuff. I don't want to spend lots of time umming and ahhing on camera. Yeah, so I'll be back in, you don't even know I've gone. Okay, so I've come up with an initial plan and then we'll see where we go from there. Sorry, that probably jumped straight to, I should have waited a minute before I spoke. Probably jumped straight to that. So I've emptied everything except for this because they look kind of organised. I'll leave those for now and I'll share with you. I've got 4 boxes going here. You probably can't see them. Roughly these were my thoughts. I've only been 5 minutes, so I'm going to have a box initially as I go through them one by one to complete, that either needs completing, embellishing or sewing. The only thing I'm not sure about there is digital kit items. I might put those in another box again, just because the majority, you know, I'd like to personalise them anyway. It's very rare I just put them straight in. So yeah, I might have another box there. So initially I'm going to have a box for that, a box for grungy, a box for floral and a box for shabby chic. I'm going to try that and put everything in it initially. So I'll probably, that's 4 boxes. I'll probably use a lid here for one of them because I bet one of them will be a real small, probably that one. And then I'll make that another one. So any digital I'll probably put in this big deep box here. And then once I've done that, I'll probably categorise them into pocket fillers, so all manner of things including tags, but I make lots of grungy pocket fillers that are just like, you know, there could be book pages or bits of digital stuck together and, you know, that kind of thing. Pockets, because I suspect there'll be less pockets than most things, but we'll see. Envelopes, belly bands and tucks, and then others. I couldn't think of the word that I was... You can tell me, write it at the bottom of the video for me. What word was I thinking of? It was, I don't know, ends in eus. Anyway, it's gone. Ah, it's come. Miscellaneous. There we go. Miscellaneous. I probably wouldn't have been able to spell it right anyway. I would. Honestly, I was fibbing there, I would. So, such as folios, booklets, matchbooks, that sort of thing. I don't know about tear pads. Yeah, I might put things like that in as well. That's kind of miscellaneous because it is a pocket filler. But it could also just, you know, go in a bundle. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Now, it's going to take a lot of doing. So I think what I'm going to do, and I don't like to do it often, I do like to chat to you. And there will be some chatty videos coming up, actually. But I think what I'm going to do is I won't speed it up a lot, but I'll speed it up a little bit, me sorting it, and put some music behind it so that you can get to see what's in here. Okay. have it, I had to have a little sit down in between all that. So this is a box of, where I've moved them about now. This is a box of digitals, look, printed digital pieces. Lots and lots of them, not folded or finished or backed or whatever. So that's taken a lot, not ready to use, that's taken a lot out of my ephemera pile already. Because I'm looking for ephemera that's ready to go. So these I've deemed need something doing to them, need some work on them, or just an embellishment, or maybe just some stitching, but again, not ready to go as far as I'm concerned today. I might have thought another day there were. These are grungy, which I haven't got that many, and I thought I'd have loads and loads of grungy. Isn't that interesting? And I didn't think I would have so many of these, and these are all I said floral originally, but floral, nature, botanical, I guess I'm going for. And actually, if I folded them up a bit, you know, they would go a bit smaller than that. But it's quite a lot. I'm surprised about that, but that's fine because, I mean, they go most times of the year, don't they? There are some autumny ones, some spring, summery ones, but they can all go in botanical type journals. So yeah, I definitely need to do a couple of botanical journals, don't I? So they're my grungy. Not bad at all. And now I've probably got more grungy in here. I'll probably do those later, but that's my grungy. This is my shabby. So sometimes it was difficult to decide whether they were shabby chic or, you know, they don't fit in exactly one category, do they? They can be moved around, but these are the ones that I deemed would go nice in a shabby chic journal, which I haven't done for a while either, so that will be nice. So yeah, there's quite a bit there, more than I thought I would have. I've got a lot of pocket fillers and tags. It was very interesting coming across some of the book page pieces that I did a year ago, 2 years ago, I think. So yeah, that was very interesting. Some of those I'd forgotten about, so I'll be able to make them again. I'm thinking there's lots of bits and pieces that I thought, oh yeah, I remember that now. I've been threatening to do it for a long time, get a journal out and you know, make an ideas journal. I'm going to put these into the to be finished box because they don't need a lot on them, to be honest with you, to go in. This is my miscellaneous things. So I've got a picture from, I've inked it round, so I obviously thought it was a pocket filler, a Beatrix Potter book. Yeah, let's put it in somewhere because it can just go in a not a folio, but like a multi-pocket, you know, and you have lots of bits in it. That's something that could go in there. So I'm going to put it with shabby. I've got a flower fairy, and I've got lots of flower fairy stuff elsewhere, but there's no reason why I can't just have one. Again, I don't know. No, perhaps not. These are digitals, but lots of them, look, that want cutting out and finishing, so I'm going to put those in the finished pile. They are library card. So we're going to have fun going through the finished box, aren't we? So quite a few pieces of embellishments. I've got a box up there with string bits in it. I'll put those in a minute. A word, a tea bag. So I'm going to try and use these things up that are on my desk. 3 pieces of snippet roll, and it's interesting that they're on book page as well. I haven't put my recent snippet rolls on book page. I've got them all hanging on the wall here, so I'll put those there. A bit more ribbon that can go in that box. This did have a clip on it for long enough. I've had this kicking around for so long. I really must do something with it, but I can't decide what today. Some bits of lace and some leaf trim. A label. Where are the bits that we're using up there? I think that is just a pocket filler, but it needs something doing to it, so I'm going to put those with the and that digital need finishing. That's a Christmas fussy cut. Like I say, I've got a little pile of Christmas over there. Right, these I believe, I don't know if these were gifted to me. I don't know why they were in there. So they're like envelopes that you need to make up, cards, note cards, and more sort of paper note cards. So these are like shiny cards, and these are note paper cards. So, what should I do with that? Also, these leaves that were in the autumn thing, so they need to go with ephemera, which is down here. Embellishments, I should say. And this little cutie. So I'll put that with the use up. So, a stamp and another piece of twine there. So I've got these. Right, can't make a decision on them now, so I'm going to put them on my other desk. I know that's not a good thing to do, but that's the way it goes. The idea today, let's just keep one job going at a time, is to sort these boxes. So I've got this to look through soon. So these are a couple of envelopes made from book pages. There's another one. I'm sure there was another one. What happened to you? Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to put that in the to finish. You are the to finish. No, you're digitals. You're to finish. And you're to finish. Right. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, the finished one. So, ephemera here. You know, like vintage ephemera. They are as well, postcards. So they need to go. I had a vintage ephemera box, didn't I? Just here, yeah, in there. I don't know why that's folded over and glued. Are you glued? Well, you're glued into a pocket. So to finish there, that's just a piece of Tim Holtz, which I have in a box there. Right, these envelopes. So that is definitely one of Violet's. I recognise it. I think these might have been gifted to me, but they're good. They are good ephemera pieces ready to go. So what shall I put those with? I'm going to put them with Shabby Chic because I've got a lot of it. That's a vintage bookmark. Oh, there's not. I knew there was one of those. Look. So to finish, these are labels, vintage labels. So in with the vintage stuff, yeah. In with the vintage stuff, and I think all those can go in with the vintage stuff for now, because I will be sorting that out at some point. So that is a postcard that I was going to alter. So let's to do vintage. Wow. So I'm just down to these. I've got one here as well. Look. These things, so those are going just there because I'm going to use those up in the next few. What about these? These are a bit autumny. I need to go away with ephemera, so I'll put those with that. Embellishments, I mean. Who should we put Flower Fairy with? Let's put her with Nature. And then these, which look like a lot of coffee dyed. Oh my. Okay, that's a sort packet to sort. I can't do that now. I've not got the, what to say, bandwidth, or so I'm going to put them in the to do because I might use them on the things that need embellishing. So actually to go, apart from this, which I will add into these, I think. Ready to go, 3 lots of ephemera. So let's see what we're going to do with them. Okay, so I've emptied this into these 3. I've moved off the table the to complete box and the digitals box. So I've now got a box of ready-made ephemera that's, you know, ready to go. So there might be not, you see that's the digital, but it's done and ready to go. So I've got grungy, shabby chic and nature, botanical nature. Where are you from? Shabby chic, you're quite a big one. But I'm going to go with botanical nature, and I'm going to do what I said on my list here, which is to categorise them, and I can do it into here. So I've got pocket fillers, so they're going to be quite a few. I might do them into 2. Pockets, envelopes, belly bands and tucks and other. So I'll leave that down there. You can't see it, I know, but which one am I doing? This one. Let's move that out just to see what I'm playing with here. What are you? Are you a word or just a piece of... You're a piece of something that doesn't want to come out. You are a word, dream. I'll put that with that little pile of stuff that wants using up. So I'm going to go pockets at the back. Is that an envelope or an other? It's going to be another. I'm going to put others at the back, then pockets. Tags. So tags and pocket fillers. Yeah, I know I haven't made those, but they're ready to go. So this shouldn't hopefully take too long. So I've got lots of little dinky tags, I think. Oh no, they're flip up, so they're pocket fillers. Flip up book type things, yeah, big tags. Right, a pocket and a tag. I'm going to put those on one side because I haven't got many of those, but I've got a few. Pockets, think I'll find its pockets that I'm short of. That's a matchbook, so your other. Your pocket. Pocket with a tag. A tag. Pocket. Right, stop. Just stop, Denise. Saying it. Gosh. There's lots of other. They're all pocket fillers, aren't they, or tags, or whatever you want to call them. So once I've got this sorted, I can see if I'm short of something, like if I've got lots of tags and not enough pockets for them, I can then go into the, you know, to finish pile and finish them in nature so that I've got pockets, or you get the idea. So you're both at the minute. Pocket. I sometimes have to say it out loud before I can work out what it is anyway. We'll go with other there. So if it's something like that, they are pockets, but they're also others. So they, I think I made those as pockets. Yeah, they'd be big journal cards, wouldn't they? That was a topper that I made the other day. So I've got a little pile here of, what are you? On other. What have I got a pile of there? Pockets that have already got tags in them. There's a lot of pocket fillers, isn't there? I had a feeling I had more, because they're the things I love making most. I had a feeling I had more pocket fillers than pockets to put them in. I'm going to put that in other. A pocket filler, and you're a tag. Yep, you've got all your bits in you, and so have you. So these are like loaded pockets. Envelopes. Other. Got everything in it. So we're going down this one pretty quick. You're probably fed up of seeing it now, but I guess those who are interested are enjoying it and staying, and those that are not will have gone by now, so that's fine. I know some of you absolutely love to see stash. Journal cards, yeah. So actually, what is it that I was putting down here? Belly bands and tucks are probably something that I don't seem to have many of. Well, don't seem to have any of at the moment. So that's interesting. What's that? I think you're a journal card, don't you? Yeah, I think they are a pocket filler. I mean, I can sort them out more minutely. Not with you, don't worry. At a later date. But for now, if I've got everything separated. Oh, I don't know what you would be. We'll call you a pocket filler. Or a pocket with. Here and other. Yeah, looking through the other bits and pieces is going to be interesting. Envelope, was that you? Yeah. I love that one. It's been made a long time. Tall tag. Oh, this looks like a book page make. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I don't even remember making that. I wonder how many book pages are there. I can see a couple. I'll have to have a look for the video maybe for that. Don't want to go in, do you? Go in the back then, how about that? Oh, so I've got more pockets with things in them than I thought, filled pockets. So maybe they're the first things I should put in journals. Rather than put them away, I should keep all these out and put them into a journal somewhere. Pockets. I don't want to undo it and have to do it up again. It's a journal spot, so I'm going to call you a pocket filler. Oh, there's a few of them, look. Made with I think you should be in shabby chic. So we're all fabrics, yeah. Shabby. Oops, that's not shabby. That's shabby. Oh, we're nearly out of this one. Look, nearly emptied it. So another topper. I think that's shabby chic as well. Yep, over you go. And this. If I mix them up, I think you're shabby chic as well. Are you backed? No, so you need to be in the digitals to finish. So some things escape, but now I know where to put them. So I don't know if I'm putting you as pockets, aren't I? So these are printed tea cards. Yeah, pocket fillers. Again, a digital that needs something doing to it. It was hard making a decision one after another. So others, you're an embellishment really, but 3 wallpaper pockets. Yeah, there's a few of them though. What are you? I know you're a digital, but you're obviously done. Pocket filler. Yep, some more there. Some more of those. So these are postcards that I didn't like the pictures of. So these are book page images that I've put onto vintage postcards. So I've covered the image that was on them originally. So I'm going to call those pocket fillers because I've already done with them. What are you? I'll call you a pocket filler. Envelope? No, not envelope. What were you? Pocket. Yeah, so there's nobody's saying these tags couldn't have more on them, but they're okay. There's one that's filled. What did I drop then? Dropped something. Was it that? Yeah. You're a pocket filler. You need finishing off, so it needs to be in the finishing off box. Like I say, we're going to have some fun working through that box together. So these are quite tall. I think these must have been made for long, tall journals. I have got one actually waiting to be finished, so maybe they'll go in there. But they're tags. And finally, a pocket with some bits in it. So that's emptied that one. So I now have on here all my nature bits. So no belly bands or, what are you? Flower fairy. Pocket filler. No belly bands or tucks there. It's interesting. So these are pockets that are filled ready. So I'm going to put envelopes in the front because it's interesting that there's not many of those either. And just move all this forward. I'm not going to sort them out now. So pockets there, pockets that are already filled there. I'm going to leave those on the side because I've got a packet of them here. You probably saw me, I know it was sped up, but you probably saw me discover them in there, which is where they shouldn't have been because they're embellishments. And I have got a video coming up where we make some more of those. So yeah, that's nice and organised. So I can see that I need some belly bands and tucks and perhaps some more envelopes in there. So I'm going to work on that one and put this one away for now because I don't want to do too much. So these are all, what did I say these are? Shabby chic type ephemera, and there's a lot of them, look, but that's fine. Well, I will work on them, so I'm not going to put them away because they are going to be worked on. This is my grungy. The lid to it's being used for something else, but they're my grungy bits. So these are the ones that I'm going to use to start with. So I think what I'll do is, I'll just check how long I've got left, but I'll probably get a few bits out that we can decorate to put in here. Perhaps some envelopes, some belly bands and tucks. Actually, I decided to let you have another look. So there's loads and loads and loads of, what are these? Tags in all shapes and sizes that want pockets. So maybe I should have sorted these out as well. So they're all tags, ephemera and embellishments. So envelopes. So what did I say I wanted? I don't even know what that is. I wanted some, I haven't got any picture frames in there at all. I won't do that for now. I didn't want tags. I wanted belly bands and tucks. Yeah, belly bands and tucks. Now these are tucks. That one's okay, but I don't particularly want the mice on that one. So yeah, let's pull those two out. Nope. I'm looking for envelopes and tucks. Nope. Right, are they pockets or tucks? They're pockets really, aren't they? Now, to be honest, I could use these as tucks. I can use anything as tucks. So, oh, envelopes. And we're on floral, so let's have a couple of those out because they're envelopes. Well, I suppose they're pouches really. That's a nice one as well that I've just stitched. Those could be tucks, but I'm not feeling them. They're not nature anyway, are they? Is there anything? Oh, right. Now they can make good tucks. Let's have those. They need backing and what have you. If it would, yes, there's some more. There's those. They will make good tucks. Okay, let's put this lot away and do something with what we've got there. In fact, I might have a couple of those out. So actually all those tucks need, oops, walked into the camera then. All those tucks need, these ones are backing and cutting out to make them a bit stronger because they're all pretty. They're from yeah, so they just need backing and then they're ready to go. To be honest, I'm going to put those in there as well because they're envelopes, tucks and belly bands. I'm going to put them all in here and just work on a couple. I'm just going to work on those, I think. You will need to go back in there. Okay, let's just work on these three. So I think what we need is the scrapbooks out because I just want to cover this one in some floral paper of some description, I think. Let's have a look what we've got in here. That's shabby chic, isn't it? Shame, because it's perfect size. Floral. Happy birthday. Oh, that's florally, that's nice. Let's use that for that one then. Yep. I think that one just wants backing because it is, what shall we back it with? Something we can write on because it's got a book page on it. So let's back that with that, some thingy paper. What am I trying to say? Okay, let's just glue this down, then it can be drying. Oh, where's the glue? There it is. So I'm going to use this because that's on book page as well, look. I just want them a little bit stronger. So it's more like a flip actually. Why am I doing the back? I mean, I want something on the back, but I was trying to cover the front. Was you telling me? Just think how amazing I would be at this lark if I concentrated. Okay, let's just put that on there because it's there and I'd glued. And let it dry before I trim it down. You need a bit of glue in there, look like you do. So yeah, it'll be nice and thick. I might even trim the edge off and make it a belly band, which is what I wanted it to be, but we'll see. I suppose I could leave it until I actually use it and then decide. So you're going on there when that's dry. Goodness me, this just needs, so I had a piece of coffee dyed here, didn't I, earlier? This just needs some backing on it, and it's nice thick coffee dyed. No, if it's going to be a tuck, it doesn't need coffee dyed, it just needs thickening up. I do argue with myself quite a lot. Anybody else? Please tell me you do, somebody. I'd love to think it's not just me. Book page. We know we've got plenty of that. So I know it's got book page on it, but it needs something a bit stronger. Now I could put card on it, but I've got lots of book page that wants using up. And what's that? That's quite thick stuff. Yeah, I don't want it too thick. The card might be a bit too thick for what I'm after, so let's use what we've got going here, what we're working on. Okay. So tomorrow, I think what we'll do is, now I've got two things in mind. One is, right, tomorrow I think we'll fill a journal. I've got one or two on my shelf. So I will fill a journal with all this nature / botanical florally ephemera. Well, not all of it, obviously, with some of it. because I'd like to get this down. I can then put it into a much smaller box, and then I can do the same with this. I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at. I can do the same with it, with the shabby chic, and I think that will fill it a little bit more than this. Okay, that's got you there, so I might as well do both together, hadn't I? Or will I be able to see what I'm cutting around? I won't, will I? No, I'll have to cut around this one first. I was thinking if I stick it on this side as well, but I won't be able to see through where the tag is, where the belly band is. I call everything a tag. I don't know why. It's more like a, well, I suppose it is like a tag. Okay, just put those over there for now. I've got a brilliant solution to share with you soon about all the bits of rubbish that I throw about. And I know that wants trimming better, but it's trimmed enough. Oh, don't do it again. It's trimmed enough for me to put this on this side. And then I can make it whatever shape I want, actually, can't I? Right round all the edges. Because it will want a bit of embellishment on the, I think there's enough there on the front as well. Not just the pretty paper. Which bit of it? Oh, good job I checked. Which bit do I like? This side here, so let's go up there. That's a Rach and Bella paper there. Yeah, I think I'll let that dry and then trim it round on my paper cutter. So I'll trim it close, but no cigar. Now you can still see through that some of the book page writing. Well, it's not writing actually, it's a drawing of a church, which I quite like. So pop those bits away. So I had bits here that I wanted to use up out of those boxes, didn't I? Let's have a look. We've got Dream, but I don't know. Oh, look. Shall we put that on it? It's a bit grungy, that, isn't it? Let's put those two on it when it's ready. But they're used up then, aren't they? Out of what to use spare. You can go in there. You can go back in there. We're going to do something with these two. I definitely want inking. I feel like I need to ink them. And I just want something, because they're all ready to go apart from a centrepiece. So I just want something either nature. Didn't pull any out, did I? Oh, or floral. I know what I have got. I've got some birds. Because it's layered and everything, all ready to go. Birds here, so I might use that Dream actually on one of these. Yeah, because I've done all that layering up. I don't want to cover it all up. Let's put this down because it's big. Doesn't have to be square, thank goodness. Suppose if I took my time I could get it more square. Move those over there and see if we've got any tiny little, oh there's all sorts of birds and butterflies and stickers. Well, I didn't know that, but I'd like some little tiny, or a little, oh, your tail's too big, that's a shame. You would be cute. Oh, how sweet are you. Our tail's too big as well. Any more little dinky ones? Oh, I've got a lovely mushroom there. Oh, it's a sticker as well. Right, I'm going to have that one there, definitely. You two are not doing it for me at the moment. Any more tiny birds? Oh. We need cutting around, though. I'm not in the mood for that. Bound to be something. Bear with me. Oops. Bent your tail over. Are you too tall? Too long, I mean, not tall. Can you see? I hope you can see, because you're quite a way away, aren't you? Lots and lots of butterflies. I might not be having any birds by the looks of it. Where did that go? I've been robbed. Where did me... Oh no. Oh, it's there. have a look what we've got. Oh, you're attached to me. Did you want to go on? That's the one. I think that one's a Tina one. Yeah. Okay, so this one should be easy. Well, it will be easy if I can get the backing off it. Let's try a pin. Gosh, this must be a very long video now. So if you've stayed all the way till now, stick it in the comments and let me know. I was there right till the bitter end, just out of interest. Oh, didn't centre it very well. Never mind. There we go. I could probably do with a word on it as well, actually, but I don't have one. And what did I do with my dobber? Did anybody see? Did I throw it somewhere? Didn't put it back. Did I? I think I did. It's just there's a tiny bit of white in there that I don't want to go in and cut out. So I'm just taking it down from white a little without affecting that flower. Oh. So it's nice to have achieved something other than just sorting. I shouldn't say just other than, because that was a biggie, wasn't it? But to have this extra 4 pieces have I got? Yeah, to have these extra 4 pieces also finished off. Yeah, I do want a word in there. I don't think I've got words in here. I've got a little box with tiny words somewhere that Angie sent me, but at the moment I can't find them. I want something a little bit bigger than that. That's quite nice though. Just cut it down a little. Yeah, I've been stood a long time now. I know I've turned the camera off and sat in between, but yeah, my legs are giving me a bit of jip, saying, hey up, time to sit down. So I might just go and watch one of my, I'm binge watching Gold Divers on Discovery Plus at the moment. So yeah, I might just go and watch a programme and have a cuppa with my legs up and the kitten. On my recliner, and because I want to come back and do another video today. So are you ready to be chopped? I don't know, but let's give you a go. Where is the chopper? I keep looking for the mouse that was on it, so I'm just going to, because I don't really know, might need to sew around it. I don't really know what shape I want this now, so it really could have just been a piece of card, but you know, never mind. It is now a belly band. Yeah, I think some stitch around it would be nice, to be fair, and the corners rounded. That I can do. Oh, if you put it in properly, Denise. I don't think there was anything. I think that one was rounded anyway. A little bit wet with glue. Yeah. Never mind, we're coping. Yeah, so I might put some light blue stitching around it and ink it. And where was the other bit? So I'll probably need to stitch it first. Definitely before I pop that bit on. So you'll have to pretend that's done. You'll see it when I use it next video, or in the next few videos. I'll see another piece somewhere here. Oh, you just needed trimming out, and so I might leave this as a tuck or a belly band. Could do with something on you though. And you definitely need inking. Oh yeah. For me, a bit of ink around the edge really finishes a piece off. I know not everybody's an inker. Alright, so it's a belly band because. So let's make these ones round as well. Because we put book page on the back. No, neither of those go. I've got anything in here. Right, we're botanical, remember, not. That's nice. Oh, I'm hot as well. No. Oh, got all sorts in here, look. Just none of them botanical or the right size. That might be nice if I cut round it. Oh, I'm very hot. So, which way up to go? That way. I might have to cut round it smaller than the image, but we'll see. I'll just cut the main off it for now and see what it's like size wise. Some lace might be nice as well, might it? I've got some of that on my desk. Okay. Oops. Maybe not all that much. Just down the middle to give it a bit of... Okay, this needs inking. Don't want to make it too dark because it's... Although the backing is a little grungy. Might actually be nice with some sparkles on it as well. I might have liked a different colour lace. I don't know. Have I got any blue in here? Some peach. The tiniest of tinies. I don't know why. Oh, actually I'm hiding all that lovely. Do you know, I don't think I do want that on there. I don't want to hide that. I'm just going to put a label on it. Let's just put a label on it down here and call it, because it's actually a really pretty digital. It's a shame to cover it all up. Right, am I going blue? What else have we got in here? Pum pum pum. Plain. Don't know. Like both of those. Oops. No, not that one. That one. Let's put them both out and decide. And Mrs. Indecisive today. Sometimes put two labels on, but I'm not feeling two labels today. I think I took a bit of the chunk off there that I shouldn't have. They seem very dark suddenly. Okay, do we like that one? I think I prefer the plain one. Oops, let go, let go, let go. Bit of lace under you or over you, or under you there. Maybe a bit too much of it. I'm going to put it down because what's the worst that can happen? So like I say, I might end up putting some glitter or some buttons or some such. And make this into an actual cluster when I use it. I just felt the need to have something on it to put it in the, yeah, it needs a word or oops or something now, or a button, or not this one, but oh, I don't know. If we took the grungy outside off, maybe this one. Let's have a look. Oops. Yes, you look nice on there. I've obviously got glue on my finger. Yeah, I'm going with it because we're just having fun. I'd love to glue that other one on, but I do need to stitch that one. I want to sew it before I put those on, but there's 4 done. Okay, it really is time that I ended the video and went and did something else. So yeah, I'd love to know, 1, what's your stash like? Does it need sorting? Have I inspired you? Are you shocked? And 2, are you going to craft along with me while I use them up? Okay, have a lovely day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.